Have you ever been somewhere and heard your name echoed back to you? I've actually been to quite a few places like this. One was an old mining town out west. Now this place had been completely abandoned for decades. I mean, entire buildings had collapsed into the earth. And from what I'd heard, they'd actually sealed off the tunnels below the town, supposedly filled them with concrete. So when we got there, it was like a ghost town straight out of a Western film. And everybody in town seemed to know each other, even though they hadn't seen each other in years. Small town, I guess. And I could tell immediately that there was something weird about this place. Like as soon as the sun went down, I heard my name whispered from one of the abandoned mines. Now I didn't think anything of it at first. I figured it was just some sound, maybe a trick of the wind. Surely it wasn't still echoing in there after all this time. But the next day I asked around and turns out everyone had heard the same thing the night before, their own name. Old man said it might be worth a try, to shout your name into the mine and see if it comes back. So we did. We all stood around the old mine shaft and shouted our names as loud as we could. But the creepiest part was the silence afterwards. No echoes. So we thought maybe it didn't work. Maybe it only worked at night. Or maybe you had to whisper your name. But then later that night, I heard it again. My name whispered back to me from that same mine. And at first it was exactly the same. It was like hearing a playback of my own voice. Then it started to get weird because the next time I heard it, it wasn't just repeating what I'd said. It was adding stuff. Little phrases here and there. Words that I never said. Then it started pleading, begging me to come closer, come see it. And then it was threatening, telling me what would happen if I didn't come, how I would suffer if I didn't come closer. And it told me things that hadn't happened yet, things that wouldn't happen for weeks, even months, things that made me question everything that I knew about reality. And then other people started hearing it too. They came down with the same whispers, the same promises and warnings. And then one by one, they started disappearing. They vanished without a trace, sucked down into those old mine shafts during the night. And the only thing that remained was their echo. The echo of their voice repeating back to us the last words they ever said, the last sounds that they ever made. It kept repeating those sounds over and over and over again, getting louder and more distorted every time until eventually it sounded like nothing, so much like a scream. Then one night I heard my own name again. And this time the echo changed. It took on a life of its own. It promised me things, whispered sweet nothings. And then finally it warned me that I was running out of time. And then the next morning I woke up and I was the only one left in town. All the others were gone. And I started hearing their voices then, all around me, taunting me, mocking me, telling me how they were coming for me. I ran, but it was too late. The mine had already claimed me. I felt myself being pulled down into the darkness, my voice joining with theirs, becoming one with the sound. That's when I realized it wasn't a ghost and it wasn't a monster, it was the mine itself. It was the endless hungry hollow that swallowed everything. It was the sound that kept living even after you were gone. Do you want to hear another scary story? Click here.